What's up, you guys? I am doing a quick dual series on the One Love series by Deborah Fletcher Mello. Hopefully, there'll be more books in it, and if they are, I will review those separately as well too. The two books I'm doing are Arch and Brawn, and the covers, first of all, definitely tell a lesson itself about judging outwardly on covers. Especially now when you do have a lot of crazy covers and a lot of crazy titles and things like that. And people, they will look at a book cover and just be like, okay, I'm not going to look at the synopsis. But these two books definitely tell very, very beautiful stories. And as much, and I love me some Deborah Fletcher Mello, y'all. I love her books. But I think these two definitely probably will be a few of my favorite stories because it definitely talks about a lot of things we deal with in life, such as childhood abuse, mental illness, homelessness, perception of people, and just making snap judgments like that. And then it definitely gets you to think. And I just have to say both of these books were amazing. They both touched me. And especially I think the first one definitely dealt with more, especially dealing with mental health illnesses. As you guys know, I do suffer with mental health illnesses, but we're not going to go in the story. We're going to talk about the book. So let's get it cracking. So Arch definitely talks about, like I said, childhood abuse. Well, that one talks about childhood abuse, mental health issues, and fall in love again. Now, Archer Santana was a child star. She could sing. She knew how to perform and things like that. Her mother was just such an evil bitch to her. So jealous and nasty to her. Her nanny basically raised her, taught her how to be a woman and everything. When her mother just clearly was really trash. Okay, I'm trying to keep this video G rated, but you know me. She basically, when I tell you this woman went through hell in her childhood, she did. And not to mention as she got older, she married a kid who was full of crap himself. They basically divorced. And how you divorced, you wouldn't be like, oh my gosh. Just let me just say this. Some mothers ain't crap. That's all I'm gonna say. Some mothers is not crap. Enter Sinclair. Mm. Sinclair is fine as wine, y'all. Fine chocolate, brother. Make you wanna, what, I'm gonna keep it G rated. So, Sinclair wants to do a documentary on her. He known her, like, looking at her for years, performing stuff. And they get to know each other in his home. And the fact that why she's in his home is because the fact that she has to get away from the paparazzi because they're talking about her divorce. She don't want to hear that bull crap. She's so over the drama, so over the BS, and she just like she need a place to get away. So while they're preparing for the documentary and they getting to know each other more, of course, sexual tension built between the two. I mean, a heterosexual man and a heterosexual woman. They both find each other attractive, and she want to like one night as they get to know each other. She wants to really, man, I'm gonna tell you, she wanted him to get in her panties so bad, but he was like, no, I want to wait until I get to know you more. The scenes in the book were quite hot, if I say so myself. And you get to meet a few minor characters who I like, such as Roman, who happens to be her manager, Archer's manager, but Sinclair's brother-in-law. You get to meet Sinclair's mom, who he talks about, and they get to talk about their issues as well too. And then you also get to meet Ben, the cameraman, as well too. So I did enjoy this book, and it was very fabulous. Let's go on to Brawn. Okay, so with Brawn, as you guys see on that cover, is a man with a nice but behind on the front of the cover, and Gaddis Montgomery definitely is called Braun for his childhood nickname because he was like stalking and stuff like that. Not stalky, stalky, stalky. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just my DC accent. I don't know, child. Anywho, he was stalky, and him and another woman named Patrice, they met a while back, and they kind of forgot. Due to Braun being homeless and things like that, which wasn't his fault. Um, And then he has his friend Steven and his crazy wife Grace. I like Grace, even though she could be kind of tart with that mouth of hers. But she really does care for Braun and things like that. And, things like that. So, we also meet her girlfriend Lila, which I didn't like at all. I felt she was really, really, really a hater. She was just she just gave me that hater vibe too. And I definitely like her daughter Rochelle too, because Rochelle was trying to get them two together so fast. And I felt in this book, Rochelle was definitely the most understanding, non-judgmental person besides his best friend Steven. Um, those two were very non-judgmental, very understanding, very open. As they get to know each other more, Braun doesn't really want to tell her a situation because, especially now in this day and age, well, in this day and age too, you have some people who have a perception of what homelessness is. Just like in Arch, where people had a perception of what mental illness is and a person that's affected by childhood abuse. You don't. Of course, the sexual tension is thick in this one, and when I tell you, um, this book was amazing. It really touched me. I finished it actually this afternoon, and it was just an amazing book. So yeah. So I was definitely impressed with both of them. Definitely 5 stars for me, and you can definitely put the. I'm definitely gonna put both of the ebook and the paperback book in the link bar below from Amazon, so you guys can check that out as well. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching and enjoy reading. Bye now.